Hey guys, Comic Boom here to talk about Wonder Woman issue 33. Well, you know what guys, if you recall at the end of issue 32, I really complained because I felt very strongly that Jason, Wonder Woman's brother who was introduced, he kind of looks like a beta male, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the guy was introduced, the guy looks like he's a shirtless fisherman off the coast of the Asian Sea, and this guy, this guy doesn't even seem like not much of an alpha male. But you know what? Despite what some people say, I'm not being a crybaby about this. Because it's like, come on. This is Jason. This is Wonder Woman's brother. He's supposed to be a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? It's just so frustrating to me that he's just not tougher, But anyways, in this particular issue, issue 33, I really think was kind of a waste of time. Not much happened. We just basically went back in time. It started talking about all the adventures that Grail went through with young Darkseid as he's growing up. The whole thing was a backstory. This was a completely unnecessary issue to get. There's no reason to read it. It really isn't. I'm extremely disappointed. I gotta say, and I'm not being a crybaby about it no matter what you say. This just happened to be my Halloween mask because I thought I'd go with my daughter, and you know how it goes, right? But anyways, enough of that. Issue 33, guys. All this is reviews all the other gods that Grail killed in order to feed the young growing Darkseid. That's all it was. And it delves into the past. It reviews everything. It's very disappointing. It doesn't explain Grail's motivations beyond helping her infant father, grow up in a Darkseid again. Which I have to say, I think goes against her characterization in Darkseid War. Grail had her own motivations in Darkseid War. She wanted to have the power for herself. She didn't want to. She doesn't want. Why would she want to give the power of all that power to her father Darkseid, who's just an infant? Why not kill the kid? I mean, it's not like it's her kid. I mean, why not just kill it and and take the power for yourself? It doesn't really make a lot of sense. I'm disappointed. Grail's a very disappointing villain. So not only is this revelation of Jason last issue a huge disappointment because the guy, a shirtless fisherman in blue jeans and gay little shoes. I mean, come on. I mean, I said last issue he was probably a beta male, and sure as shit, it looks like it's probably going to be along those lines here. Now, it was pointed out to me by a friend of mine in the comments that I'm actually wrong to call him a potential beta male. He's probably more of an omega male. A beta male is a little less than an alpha male, not as aggressive as an alpha male, but can in some interpretations be seen as equally assertive as an alpha male. Now I looked it up, and I don't. Frankly, I think that there's conflicting definitions of what a beta male is, but one thing that there are in universal agreement on is that an omega male is sort of like all the guys in all the romantic comedies: pathetic, jobless, unemployed, going nowhere with their lives. Omega males. Now, it appears that Jason probably isn't an omega male because, quite frankly, well, he does seem to have a job. He's a fisherman who likes to carry big anchors, and apparently he can't afford proper footwear, nor can he afford a shirt. Although at the end of issue 33, it's revealed here that in fact he does possess a shirt. He was wearing a shirt. So just to know how pointless issue 33 of Wonder Woman was, goes through the whole issue, telling the story from Grail's point of view, a story that we already know. We already knew 2 issues ago that she was hunting down and killing the children, the sons and daughters of Zeus, to power up Darkseid. This reveals absolutely nothing new in that regard. The only thing is that we discover that she kills Perseus, and so Pegasus the horse, Perseus is riding the winged horse of Pegasus, and so now Pegasus is free. Darkseid apparently told her don't bother with the horse, and so the horse escaped, and then it showed some of the other people, sons and daughters of Zeus, that Grail killed. Why? They're a bunch of no-names anyway, so who cares? Again, a very much a pointless filler issue. We learned really nothing here other than the fact that Pegasus is now running loose without a rider. And beyond that, I'm trying to think here. There's nothing new. There's a pointless bit of dialogue at the end where when Grail actually discovers Jason before Wonder Woman does, and Wonder Woman discovered where Jason was last issue. This is a flashback. Grail also knows where Jason is, but apparently Darkseid, rather than killing Jason right away, rather than telling Grail to kill Jason right away, says he's got a test for Jason. But why would he care? What's so special about Jason? It's not enough to say that Jason is the brother of Wonder Woman. That doesn't make him special. Who cares if he's the brother of Wonder Woman? There's lots of sons and daughters of Zeus. Wonder Woman is no more special than any other son or daughter of Zeus, as far as I'm concerned. She just happens to be an Amazon. So whoop-de-doo. Now, so why is Jason more special just because he happens to be Hippolyta and Darkseid did the nasty, and they're twins? Okay, so what? So what makes Jason special? Why wouldn't Grail immediately kill her? Why would Darkseid want to test Jason by putting him up against an opponent other than Grail? Again, this whole thing seems very badly contrived. The questions I'm asking aren't the good kinds of questions. They're the kinds of questions that make me seriously wonder if not enough forethought went into this storyline. It really seems predictable, thrown together, and so far exceptionally boring. Very, 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 very boring. So disappointed in this. And again, what's so pathetic about this particular issue is, aside from the fact that it accomplished nothing, was that it ends. Last issue ended with the scene of showing Jason with his shirt off holding Anchor. This issue ends showing Jason with his, three dwarves, mutant-looking, disgraceful-looking people on the ship with him, really. And except this time he's wearing a shirt. He looks like a reject from Happy Days in the 1950s. Good grief! Wow, what a disappointment this is. I really hope this gets better. I really don't got much else to say. I mean, I'll flash up some pictures here for you guys. The art here was decent. Nothing exceptional. It's Grail telling a story. Grail is now a pointless character. She's a boring character. She's a one-dimensional character existing only to do the whims of her father. I thought she was an intelligent character, but she's not. She allows herself to be manipulated by an infant. This is sad and pathetic when you think of how rich these characters were in Darkseid War. Wow, James Robinson. I expected so much better of you. Mind you, maybe you were told where you had to end up. But this is a huge disappointment. I hope it gets better, but I doubt it. There's only 2 issues left. I suspect that this is going to end on a cliffhanger. This 5-issue arc is just going to end abruptly. It's going to end, let me predict right now, it's going to end with Grail taking off, Grail escaping, obviously, Darkseid becoming Darkseid again, and Jason might even end up, as was suggested by more than one of you who commented on in the comments and elsewhere, that Jason may end up just being a villain. You get a very strong sense that they don't want Jason to be even slightly on par with Wonder Woman, intellectually, physically, anything like that. So they already he looks emasculated, he looks beta, he might possibly be an Omega male. This is really this is really sad when you think about it. So I'm not holding up much hope here. Things can only go up from here as far as I'm concerned, because so far this has been a disaster. 3 issues in and virtually so predictable. Everything we know so far was revealed in the first issue, really. We didn't need to know anything after that. We knew everything at the end of the first issue. Not much is happening. This is snail-paced pacing, snail-paced story progression. And we deserve better than this. We really do. It's still a cool concept. The sons and daughters of Zeus being killed by Darkseid to get more power. But why does it feel so boring? Come on! James Robinson, you're better than this. My God, I mean, I know we had to put up with you, apologizing for shit you didn't have to apologize for through Airboy and all those other things. I mean, come on, man, come on. I mean, Did you have to make Jason look like so completely emasculated? Please have him kill something or hit something in the next 2 issues, please. Don't let him be a peace corps or some stupid thing like this. Maybe imbue him with a little bit of alpha male traits. Would it kill you? Please? Please? Honestly, I mean, if I have to, I'll be a crybaby. Seriously. Oh, no, I have to cry. What's wrong with you? Anyways, that's it, guys. Until next time, Comic Boom, out.